I got pranked so hard, like literally the day after I recorded my last video about there only being like one new map, and I found it to be weird that that was the map rotation. And literally on the day that I was editing that video, while I was editing it, I checked on the forums, boom, one of the biggest Skywars map rotations to ever exist. What was it, like 6 new maps, like 4 or 5 returning maps, they're removing 3. This is like actually a scam, and it's been like 2 or some odd days afterwards, but yeah. Since there's so many new and returning maps combined, I'll only be able to do the new maps for a video. Most of the returning maps, I think you guys can remember. Some of them are pretty old actually, but you're just gonna have to deal with it because I am not making a 25-minute video. Just no. I think Bed Wars and Sky Wars also got their map rotations updated, but obviously I'm not going to do all of those in one episode. That would, it would literally be like an hour-long episode, and I don't know if I'm even going to do ranked. I might do Bed Wars, though. The new maps seem a little bit interesting. Anyways, this is a Sky Wars episode after all, so we should probably be talking about Sky Wars. Anyways, onto the map. This map's called Forgotten. I don't really know what I think about this map. Like, I've played all of the maps, like, a little bit before, so I kind of, like, know what I'm expecting. You have to bridge twice on this map. Already off to a bad start. And, like, the mid-chests are relatively not spaced out, which is kind of strange, considering they do that a lot with... I'm getting a lot of chest plates. They tend to space out the chests a lot in relatively newer maps, so I don't know why they're not choosing to do it now. Kind of strange, but whatever. I've got pearls, and it's pretty... Okay, this guy's blowing up everything, and I don't like him for that. Ow! My ears, my commentary, no! Anyways. This map's kind of weird because it's got, like, the whole pyramid thing going on, so you get, like, a lot of staircase fights like that, which basically means that you need height advantage on this map. Like, if you don't, you get slammed down the entire pyramid and take, like, 5,000 hearts of fall damage. It's awful. Luckily, I'm usually pretty fast to get to mid, so yeah, I'm usually one of the first people here. I'm still wondering why that person decided it was a magnificent idea to bomb everything. It makes it very inconvenient for me to move around. PvP. Death. Hello. Strength. I also have 5 pearls. This should be good for me. Just in the long run, we get to die. Now, I don't think there's actually an anvil on this map. Like, from me playing on it previously, I just, like, don't think it was there, period. Unless I got, like, blown up and I'm an idiot, but whatever. Should probably... No, I can just grab this night sword instead. Alright, great poison pot. Now I don't take knockback. Like, even less than from just being on the staircase. Very, very great idea. That wasn't even the last guy. Also, I've started to notice, like, a tendency of a lot of people camping on this map. So, I don't know about that. I think just in general, this is a very... It's a very map. Like, the mid is kind of objectively awful, so definitely not one of the better ones. Where is this guy? Okay, there he is. He's got a dispenser. Okay, this is going to be wonderful. But I have 5 pearls, so my dude is trying something. He's better try it fast. I do not actually have that much time on my hands. Got like an hour to record, but depending on how poorly like my games go, that might actually take a while. Oh my goodness, there's like a ton of stuff here. Well, a whole lot of it was completely and utterly useless, but knockback rod, I suppose, and he fell off by himself. Well, so much for that. Sorry if that commentary right there wasn't all that riveting. That Forgotten is a really, really boring map. Like, it's just... If you, like, hold the top of the pyramid, literally nobody with brain cells is going to want to approach you, because if you knock them down, they just basically, you know, cop a fat load of die. Can't really blame them, but it's... Yeah, it is not a fun map, unless you want to, like, do some hardcore staircase PvP. Definitely not recommend that. Anyways, we're on the next map. This map is called Garrison, and first thing that I noticed when I actually started playing this map was why there was a 3rd layer to the map, when literally nobody would ever... Like, down there's like a 3rd level, but who would go there? There's no chests. Okay, this guy is absolutely tracked at the game, and it also takes very little knockback, but... God, that terrified me. Alright, we're full diamond, and we don't have arrows for our bow. You get to fall off the map. That's what you get for snowballing me in the back. Wait, he lived. He fell on the bottom part. Why? Why is it there? Nobody knows. Alright, let's go to mid. Now, another thing that you may immediately notice is that I think there's like 10 chests on this map. I don't know why. Which, I mean, and this isn't even the first map to do like 10 chests. Because I think Dwarven also has 10 chests. It's really strange that they would have this many chests. This is the guy that I bowed earlier, I think, but whatever. Oopsies. I want that power 5. Alright, well, 3 of my chests contained only, like, what was it? Stack of wood. So, very, very great chests. This is what happens when you have, like, 10 mid chests. None of the mid loot is good in any of them. You are cheating. He has failed the paper challenge, apparently. Now we move on to the next map, Helios. The mid-island, the spawn island on this map is very strange. I don't really know what to make of it, but at least the chests aren't too spread out. At least, like, not on new, where, like, the third chest is, like, all the way at the bottom. I don't know what that's all about. You are approaching me. I'd rather you didn't. You have the equivalent of no pants. So I feel bad for you. Get off the map. I do not know what you are doing. Okay, you actually have no pants. And now I get your stuff. Very quality commentary. So, it looks like you have to bridge again, but at least you can just jump here. So, this is the mid of Helios. I actually quite like this mid. I think most of the mid chests are in a reasonable position. These, well, let me do that. Okay, calm down, Buckaroo. You hit me from very far distances. Must have just gotten like a mad W tap on me. He's cracked, man. He's a PvP legend. Anyways, so most of the mid chests on this map are relatively well placed. I like them. They're also kind of well spaced out. Whoa! Where did you come from? Okay. These mid chests, though, I would like to rant about these mid chests. There's like no non-awkward way to access those. You pretty much have to, like, enter, like, a do-or-die situation where if you get caught down there, yep, you dead. Fortunately, this map is also, I think it's very fast-paced, so, yeah, like, this guy, just to access that chest, he had to be put into one of the worst situations in Skywars ever. But whatever. It's fast-paced enough that you're probably going to kill everyone else at mid. So, with those very quick games out of the way, we go on to the section of the video where a lot of the maps start to kind of deteriorate in quality. So once we get down, I can talk about garden bed, and if I'm going to get a quick look around and show you why I don't like this map. It's like literally a Bed Wars map. This thing is freaking, the gaps are absolutely massive on this map for literally no reason. They take so long to bridge past. I like literally, the first time that I played on this to like try to get to know the map, I immediately got B-hopped on, and then I'm like, oh, that sucks. I'm gonna try to learn the map better. And then I realized how long you have to spend like over the void. This is, as you can tell, this is not one of my favorite maps. Like, these bridges have to be absolutely massive. It makes no sense. Also, so once you get to mid, it's a little bit more manageable, except for these are the other mid-chest locations, which are, if you haven't noticed, very precarious, and, like, right next to the void. Ow. I think that's literally just what precarious means, but this is not a good map, if you haven't noticed. Whoa, where did he go? Okay. I, like, completely lost him right there, but if you haven't noticed, I do not think very highly of this map. It is, to put it plainly, not good. The distance from the spawn islands to the mid island is awful if anyone has a bow, because they have so much time and so much open space where they can just bow you off. It's not fun. The mid island itself is like, it's decent for PvP. It's kind of narrow, so it's kind of easy to get knocked off, but it's flat at least. But those like mid chest placements, not good. It's definitely not an upstanding map, and I definitely want to get off of it, so I don't want to get... It's like... Oh, my ping is like super high right now, okay. I was wondering why I got getting comboed so hard today. I think my internet's spiking. It does that every once in a while. That's probably not good. Anyways, The last person has arrived over here, and I wish to stab him as soon as possible, so I can get off of this god-awful map. Okay, I just rotted him off, cool. And now we move on to our 6th and final map of the new rotation, Mont Gobel, or I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyways, Mont Gobel starts off as like a pretty decent map. The spawn island, pretty good, I'd say. You have to bridge to your you have to bridge to like the semi-mid island. I do that a lot. But my problems start once we get to mid. First of all, what is this mid chest placement? Like, it's so weird. Why is it like on top of the arch? I have no idea. But my real problems with this map start once I climb this staircase. First of all, everyone gets here at like the exact same time. It becomes a massive mosh pit usually, which does not help when I have the worst sword in the game. Okay, and now I'm getting like teamed on by the entirety of the game. Let me just stab you. Stab you. Alright. Actually grab this, get a good weapon. So, that wasn't a very good indication of it, but like, this top part is absolutely awful for PvP. It's got the same problem as the first map that we looked at, Forgotten, in that it's got like the big staircases, except these staircases are even bigger. So if you get knocked down these, you take all of your health in fall damage. God forbid if you have long reaction time and like a lack of a water bucket, because you just immediately die. This is not good map design. You should not have these massive height changes where you can easily get knocked down and take like half of your health. No. It's not good. It's kind of hard to show sometimes because like sometimes it's bad because of the height changes, which means that if someone holds mid, they just basically win. But then the other times, it's a problem because literally everybody gets to this super small area and then just starts fighting all at once. It's so not good. You're so cool that you can breezely, you know, you really gained my respect after also not being able to PvP. Like, come on, man. You gotta spend your time actually learning how to left click. But like, these height elevations are not okay. It's sometimes it's hard to see, but like, no, I do not want two maps in this rotation, by the way. Like, 2 of the new maps are maps where there's massive staircases where if you get knocked down them, fun fact, you lost like 80% of your health. And then you die immediately because, well, I mean, at least on Mont Gobel, there's like 10 people at mid. Oh, I'm back. There's like 10 people at mid at any given point. One of them's probably going to stab you. I got super lucky with mid loot, and then the Forgotten is just like a super boring map. I don't think you're really going to get cleaned by anyone. But still, taking 80% of your health and fall damage in the middle of a fight, not good. I will say that the returning maps are actually very good. I think it's like Strata, Crumbled, and something else. I think it's Dawn, yeah. So like those are all pretty decent maps. I enjoy those. A lot of the maps that they removed in this rotation are actually some of my personal favorites. Like my favorite ranked map got removed, along with some other like classic maps that I never really had a problem with. But all in all, I think it's a pretty decent map rotation. You got like a whole lot of new maps. Some of them are garbage. Some of them are less garbage. So I'll be looking forward to playing all the less garbage ones maybe in future videos. That'd be pretty cool. So anyways, that ends another episode of Sky Wars. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to boost me in the algorithm for that epic map analysis, where I just rambled about how some maps were good and some maps were bad, and I held like the exact same train of thought for like 3 minutes like straight each. Good content creation. Anyways, bye!